Like, when it announces trains, it sounds like this. 4-car train to Dublin in 7 minutes. 9-car train to San Francisco Airport in 10 minutes. But also growing up, I had trouble showing people my vulnerability. So I learned to do vulnerability in that stupid 80s robot voice. Like, I was talking to my sister the other day and I was like, I really don't think Mom wanted to be our mother. I'm finally paying off all of my financial needs. Why am I still so empty? When I was 15, I came out of the closet and I took a handful of ecstasy pills to harm myself. And ended up having a really good time. Look, I love my family. Obviously, we've hit that part, right? Ooh, comedians are crazy, right? It's true. And I love my family. I love my family so much. And we're all Iraqi immigrants. I grew up here. I love my mom, but she was fucking crazy. Okay? Fucking nuts. And one thing I learned as an immigrant growing up here is there are only 2 kinds of immigrants, okay? Fight me on this, I don't give a fuck. Alright? There's only 2 kinds. They're the ones that learn English. Okay? We can remember it, okay? And then they're the ones that hate English. Okay? And my mom hated learning English. Almost as much as she hated being a mother. Fight me on that. Okay. I remember I was in 3rd grade and my mom was like, she was there, it was like a meeting, and my teacher was trying to tell her that, are you guys having a good time over there? And my teacher was trying to tell her, yeah, I'll come after you. And my teacher was trying to tell her that I have ADHD, right? This was in 3rd grade. So my 3rd grade teacher was telling her, okay, Mrs. Malik, your son, how do I put this? Gosh, this is hard. Here we go. Your son is behind the rest of his class. And my mom was like, what is she saying? I don't understand. So put him in the front. And my teacher was like, oh God, maybe that was a metaphor, Jesus, that's not what I meant. Okay, I'm gonna be blunt with you, Miss Malik. Your son has ADHD. And my mom was like, okay, now I know what to do. Now I understand. And she turned to me and she goes, you teachers say you bad boy? Huh? You grade A, D, H. How you make H, D? And at that point, I had to turn to my teacher and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to raise myself, huh? Look, I swear to God, I love my parents. I love them, but they were just so wild. I don't know what it was. I used to think it was because they were Iraqi or whatever. It was just because of them. It was because of them. They were fucking crazy. And it's still kind of like, it's so funny, like some of the traditions that we bring over there, they are different, right? And I learned them through my parents because I grew up here, right? And it's kind of hard sometimes learning those lessons. They're wild, right? Like, no matter what was going on, when I had to learn a lesson, somehow the lesson always ended with a story about kidnapping. I don't know why. Like, I was 7 years old here in America, and I went to go throw away perfectly good bread because I was done. And it's America. Who the fuck cares? My mom came up behind me and she goes, "Hey, you don't throw away perfectly good bread. Because when I, little girl, in Iraq, I used to take bread and put under my pillow. So when they come take me in the night, at least I have something to eat on the way." And that shit sticks with you. Like as an adult, I was at my friend's house and he was like, "Hey, yeah, so I'm gonna make some PB&Js, but ugh, I hate the crusts, I'm gonna throw them away." I was like, no. And as those crusts arced to the trash, my mom popped out and grabbed them. And she goes, "Where is your pillow?" That really happened. That really happened, 100%. You know, being Middle Eastern, I always get mistaken for being Latin. Like all the time. And I get it. I look like a Puerto Rican Jew. It's cool. They're trying to figure it out. And it's crazy because it's like I always get mistaken. And the weirdest part about being mistaken for being a different race is that you just go with it. You know what I mean? You just go with it, especially when you want to fuck. I'm sorry, it's real. You're Latin, I look Latin, right? Everybody? I'm not racist. Thank you so much. Especially when you want to fuck, okay? And I was at this club, right? I was at this club, and this guy walked up to me, and this is when I lose half the crowd. This guy walked up to me, and he said to me, he goes, "Hola, papi." And I was like, okay. Figure game. Let's go. And then he like, "You ever been with a black man before?" And in my mind I was like, first of all, I'm Middle Eastern. Second of all, I'm 37. I flocked the right buff. But I will pretend to be a different race just to fuck. So immediately, I was like, "Yo no entiendo lo que me dice." Oh my God. It's very big. Mr. Pee-Pee. I'm scared. You're coming to my apartment. You're gonna do this to me. You better come. And he was like all trying to be like fucking suave and shit. He's like, "When did you make it to the United States?" I was like, "What are you, Border Patrol? Come on, just come over." I had to do that all night. All night. Oh yes, this is so good. By the night I was like, "Please get the fuck out. I'm not Latin. I gotta go to work. Please leave." My favorite part of that joke is when Latin people laugh. Because if it's a room just full of white people are like, "Oh my God, is this racist? I don't know, Connor, is this racist? Kendra, is this racist?" You guys are pretty love, you guys. I also grew up speaking a different language. Even though I grew up here, this is another weird thing like with immigrants. They like find little communities to be with. And I grew up in a little Iraq in the middle of California, okay? And I spoke a language called Assyrian, all right? It's different from English. And it's so funny because if you speak another language or you like learn another language, for some reason like when you learn that language's like phrases, when you translate those phrases directly into English, they come out sounding like terrifying, right? But if you directly translate Assyrian phrases into English, they come out sounding like they were written by a serial killer. Okay? Verbatim. Like in Assyrian we say, "Basedridimna." And that's just supposed to mean, hey, don't stir the pot. Okay? But when you directly translate that, it comes out as, "Stop putting blood into the situation." Word for word. Okay, we're walking around doing this all day. And then anyone would say to you, "Khalileboch," and that's just supposed to mean, "I love you." But when you directly translate that, it comes out as, "I ate your heart." And then anywhere in the world, you will find an old Assyrian woman just like lean into a baby's ear, right? And go, "Oh, no, I will. And that's just supposed to mean, "Oh, you're the darndest thing." But when you directly translate that shit, it comes out as, "I gotta eat that ass." That's terrible. You like the baby ass eating? This is great. Who are you? You guys, growing up, I was like, coming out of the closet is hard, okay? Being an open gay person is hard, all right? It doesn't get easier, just kind of, you learn to deal with it. But today, in this day, you go, "Yeah, I love you. We're going to brunch." Today, I'm not afraid of it anymore. I finally just feel about 37. I feel better about it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. Clap for my sexuality. That's wild. You guys are trained to do that. I don't expect it. It's kind of weird. But, no, I love it. Keep going. The thing is, like, you can find me anywhere now. Just brave as fuck. Being like, "I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. Gay, 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 gay. I'm gay, 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 gay. I'm gay, huh? I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay, 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 gay. I'm gay, 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 gay. You're gay. You're gay. You're there. Oh, you shot it back. I'm sorry. I won't do that. You guys have been Yesh Malik. Thank you so much.
You guys excited for your next comedian? Before that, I think my friend Elena is here. Elena, where are you? Hey, everybody say hi, Elena! I think she's on a hinge date. I won't make this awkward for her, even though I just said that out loud into a microphone. You guys ready for your next comedian? Oh, we gotta be more energetic than that. You guys, are we ready for your next comedian? Thank you. Your next comic is amazing. He's from Chicago. He runs a great show at the Hollywood Improv in Los Angeles. You're gonna have a great time with him. Make